Solidly has been rug pulled on Fantom. And as a result, the Fantom price is down by 25% just in the last 3 days. On February 23rd, Andre Cronje and Dani Sesta launched Solidly on the Fantom blockchain. Solidly is a new yield farm and a decentralized exchange on the Fantom network. But just 2 weeks after launching it, they decided that they're going to close it down. In fact, it was an overwhelming success. Solidly had over $2.2 billion in total value locked in their smart contracts in just 3 days. Unprecedented growth in just 3 days. But after 2 weeks, they decided that it was going to be no more, and they did a public rug pull on Solidly and decided to close it down. The solid price dropped from $3.30 on Saturday to $1.25 just 2 days later. And the Fantom price dropped also, and it has not yet recovered. Welcome to my channel. My name is David Anderson. I'm here to help you build your crypto stack while minimizing your risks and shortening your time horizons. Before we jump in, I want to offer you a free digital download. Just check out the URL at the bottom of the screen. It's called How to Protect Yourself from, it's called How to Avoid Scams and Rug Pulls in DeFi. Just go to the URL at the bottom of the screen. It's bitfolio.biz/scams to get this PDF digital download. It's my gift to you. So I want to talk about what happened just in the last few days with Solidly, and that is that Andre announced that he was leaving DeFi and leaving all of his projects, not just Solidly, but leaving DeFi. Andre Cronje is the founder of Yearn Finance and Keep3R. And so, it's kind of a big deal when he announced that he's leaving. But I believe that at the core was not just negative feedback, but at the core, the reason why Andre is leaving is because he didn't really want to do Solidly with Dani Sesta. Dani Sesta was the darling of DeFi. He was the golden boy of DeFi just 2 months ago. It seems like everything he touched turned to gold, but not so lately, because his Wonderland, was pretty much his flagship product, Wonderland Money, and this particular project, he decided that he's going to close it down also. You probably are familiar with the history behind this, but I'll go back and talk about it. Dani basically discovered that his CFO, Chief Financial Officer for Wonderland, the Wonderland DAO project, was a convicted felon. And he decided that he was going to keep it from the community. He was going to give the guy a break and not expose him and so forth. But this guy, he was a part of a Canadian exchange, a failed Canadian exchange, where the users of that exchange, it cost them $169 million. They were out that much. And Dani revealed that he knew about this CFO and the fact that he was convicted, spent time in the federal penitentiary because of this failed scam. And he's been a long-time scammer. But he chose to keep it a secret rather than to expose it. Of course, it got out, and with that revelation, Wonderland found itself in trouble. Of course, Wonderland had been in trouble long before that, though, because at the heart of Wonderland is just a Ponzi scheme. In fact, Dani was asked a couple of months ago, is Wonderland a Ponzi scheme? And he said, sure, everybody loves a good Ponzi. And at the time, people thought he was joking. Of course, now we find out that he's the only one that's laughing. So about 2 months ago, the writing was on the wall for Wonderland, and he tried to do a bunch of maneuvering, to keep Wonderland. We went from time to the memo token to wrapped memo, and then there was going to be this merger with Sushi Swap and a merger with Abracadabra Money and all this, just all this kind of misdirection. Of course, Wonderland is supposed to be a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization, but the fact that there was never any votes. I mean, there were votes, but Danny would just do whatever he wanted to do. So it was a DAO in name only, basically. But in essence, Danny decided, regardless of the fact that the community, the token holders, time and memo token holders, wanted to keep Wonderland alive, Danny decided that he was going to shut it down. And so this is, in essence, and you can see all the marked out lines, and you can't do anything, you can't stake or mint anymore on Wonderland. So this was, in essence, a public rug pull of Wonderland. And so now that Wonderland has been rug pulled, and both Solidity has been rug pulled, where do we go from here? Can Fantom blockchain survive all these rug pulls on their network? I think it can. I think that with so much fear, uncertainty, and doubt right now, certainly the token price is depressed. But now I think it's perhaps a good time to buy. I mean, buy when fear, uncertainty, and doubt is at an all-time high, right? And that's certainly the case right now. The fear, uncertainty, and doubt with Fantom is certainly, in full swing. So Fantom selling at $1.35. I'm personally a buyer at $1.33 as I see the current price, $1.34. My pick of the day is Fantom at $1.34. Thanks for watching.